everybody, welcome back to our channel Art for Kids. Today I'm going to show you how to draw a pumpkin patch in Starry Night.
So here is what we need. We need a black paper, drawing paper, 7 by 10 size. You can take bigger one. And these are called soft pastels. It looks like chalk. And then the other thing that we need are the jelly roll metallic pens. So these are all the things that we'll need. So yeah, let's get started. So Nimisha has a golden yellow jelly roll pen and she's going to draw a drawing. So first she is drawing the pumpkin. And then she is going to also draw a background landscape. So run with the pumpkin, and now she's going to do like a background, some mountains and a moon. Yeah. Now you can do the moon. Oh, you're changing the color pencil and using silver for the moon. Okay. So you can fill up the crescent. So maybe you should make a line to mark the boundary for the mountain, and after that we are going to use the pastels to do the backgrounds. So the good thing about the jelly roll pens is that it works great after you have drawn with the pastels too. But usually the markers, they won't work so much or they'll spoil it. So that's why it is important that we use the gel pens. So next we are going to start doing the background. We are going to paint the background with the soft pastels. So she's going to use two blues, the dark one and the light one, for the sky first. So we'll start with the dark blue and just make sure that you are not coloring on the moon. So this painting is kind of inspired by Van Gogh's Starry Night. So after we are done with the background, we are going to add lots of stars and patterns similar to the original painting. So make sure that you have a paper napkin handy so that you can wipe your hands after you use each of the shades. Yeah, and that looks bright. It looks like a night sky now. So next step, she's going to paint the mountain. What color are you going to use? What color do you plan on using?
Everything.
For the mountain?
Yeah.
I think we have to do the background first before we start doing the details. So let's do the back. So I think she has chosen a light violet color for the mountains. You can choose anything you want. So she's just going to paint it with them. If you feel like it, you could even use 2 different shades of purple, like, so the one that is closer to the moon can be lighter color, and as we go away we can do it with a darker shade of the purple too. Yeah, you can do that. Maybe you could fill this area a little bit more with the purple. So next we are going to use the green. So we have 2 shades of green. She's planning to use the dark green for the leaves, and for the background we are just going to use the lighter shade. So next she's going to do the ground green. Just, yeah, so this is easy. You can just hold it straight and rub it, so it's quick. So now you can see that the background is done. So we just need to do the pumpkin too. So she's going to use orange for the pumpkin. So you can do like 2 layers of it just to make it dark. And also later on we are going to draw some pumpkins on the background, small ones, while we do the details. So now she is going to add some pumpkins on the background, small ones. So also one more thing, once you have done the background, make sure that you put something under your hands while you're coloring, because you don't want your hands to get messy. So we just put a white paper so that her hands won't get dirty, and she's going to draw a few pumpkins on the background. And then maybe a few more here and there. So just keep drawing the pumpkins. So after this we are going to also use a fixative and spray just so that it doesn't get messy while we are doing the details. So now you have a few more pumpkins on the background. You can fill those up with the orange color too. So she's using the gel pen again to just to fix it a little. So this is how it looks right now. So next step, we are going to use a fixative. So this is the fixative that I have. So instead, I have seen like a lot of people, they use hairspray too, but I really like this because if you use this, it would hardly change the color. Sometimes hairsprays, they change the color a little bit. So you just open it and you just need to spray it at an angle. So after spraying the fixative, if you see, there is not much change in the colors, and I'm just going to touch and see there my hands are clean. So that's the purpose of using a fixative, so that now we can work with the jelly pens. And let me just show you the sample that we did. So if you see, it has a lot of work with the metallic pens, and the sky, it is similar to the one that's in the Starry Night painting. So you can do as many patterns as you want, fill it up as much as you want. The more you do, the more prettier it will look. So Nimisha is going to start working on the sky now. So first she's just going to make small dots and she's going to make circular motions around it. Yeah. So next you can do patterns on the sky. We're just doing circular patterns. If you see, it looks so bright in there with the jelly pens. So just keep working on the sky, make patterns on it. So now she has done patterns all over the sky. Next step is doing some line patterns on the mountains. And as you can see, you can use all kind of colors and make it as bright as you want. So what color are you using for the mountains? Blue and golden?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you can see, she is going along the shape of the mountains. So as you can see that she is done with the mountains, and she did separate patterns on each of it. So you can go crazy with the design. It will look good. So in the next step, she is going to draw the grass area. So just doing lines throughout and then so she is done with her painting, and you see that she filled it up full of patterns and it looks beautiful. And I hope you all have fun doing it.
I hope you liked my video, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye!